Okay, time for our Romero Britto inspired pumpkins. So you're gonna need a pencil, paper, and an eraser. With my pencil, I'm gonna start at the top of the page. I'm gonna mark a little space for my starting spot. And I'm gonna draw an oval-like shape going down the page. Directly in the center of the page, I'm drawing an oval-like shape. Then I'm going back to that starting point, the little dot I made, and I'm going to draw a curved line going to the bottom of that oval. Go to the other side and another curved line going down to the center. Go back to that starting point, draw another curved line coming out to kind of widen our pumpkin shape. And bring it down to that center point at the bottom. And one more curved line going out and down to finish off our pumpkin. So now we have a round pumpkin shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. You don't need more than 5 sections. With my pencil, I'm going to start in the center and start adding my designs. So this first section is going to have hearts. Britto like to use hearts, stripes, polka dots, flowers. I'm going to fill in this section with hearts, and notice that I'm using my pencil very lightly. Very lightly, you're going to draw whatever shape that you want. You don't necessarily have to start off with hearts. That's just what I'm starting off with. Remember, you're going to be creative. So you just add a design in the first section, then move to the second section and add a different design. Here I'm doing stripes, horizontal stripes. That means it's going from side to side. Next section, let's see. I'm going to add polka dots here. And they don't need to be tiny because we're going to have to color all of this in. So you can make your patterns or designs fairly big. It's going to take some time to color all of this in. Next section. Let's see. I'm going to add some vertical lines. Vertical means going up and down. Well, these are vertical stripes, but they're just kind of like diagonal lines. Continue drawing lightly with your pencil. In case you make any mistakes, it won't be that noticeable. And it'll be easy to erase. Last section, I'm going to add my initials in this section. Britto liked to use parts of his name in cursive throughout his paintings and portraits. So I'm going to do my initials CL in cursive. If you don't know how to write in cursive, then you can just write it in regular manuscript. Your initials are the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. Now we're going to go back to the top and add a stem for our pumpkin. And we have all this space around the outside. That's called negative space. So we're gonna also decorate or add designs to the outside of the pumpkin. So our paper, our drawing can be full of color. And I sectioned it off into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections. At this point, we can start adding color. And Britto's drawings and his compositions were very colorful, so you can use every color in the crayon box if you want. or you can just stick to a couple of patterns. So here I've started coloring in the different sections of my pumpkin, and I'm just going to use 2 colors per section. Doesn't matter what 2 colors you use, as long as you fill the space with color. Notice how I'm outlining my shapes before I color in the whole section. That kind of helps me stay not color on top of my my designs. So I outline the heart and then I color around it. That outline kind of makes a border so that I don't color on top of the heart. And I'm not coloring fast in real life. This is just, I sped up the video, so don't try to color too fast. You need to take your time. Coloring in each section. Now on the last section, and I'm just going to outline my initials with a marker. And it would be extremely hard to color around my initials, so I'm just going to leave that space white. I added some lines to my stem, and now I'm drawing a vine, making it nice and thick. Okay, now we're going to start working on the outside design. And my shapes are even larger here because again, we have to color in all of this space. And I'm doing this in marker. You can also do this in crayon because when you color in large spaces, that takes up a lot of ink out of your marker. So with my black, I added some short lines to one section, and I'm gonna go ahead and outline pretty much the pumpkin and the different sections of my background, since I have the black marker in my hand. Now let's go to this section and add some more hearts. And I'm only using my marker to color in the shapes, not to color in the whole thing. Now I'm gonna bring in my color pencils to color in all that extra space because that would be, I don't want to use all my marker ink up. You're gonna color in each section. And here's the finished product.